So we are about to land in Senegal and I'm looking out the window. It's so beautiful.
We are literally through immigrations in 2 seconds.
There's the monument that's just standing right there with the man and his wife and his kid. Yeah, the apartment buildings look nice. We're going to Goree Island, and I'm really excited. There's a lot of history here, apparently.
First time I step onto Goree Island, I'm blown away.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to Goree Island. This one we call the last door, or the door of the return. When you go to the door, you tell bye-bye Africa, you never see Africa again.
Yes, it's really sad looking at the door where people either go to Louisiana or Haiti or Cuba, depending on the gender or the age. So from Goree Island, Taji and I are going to the market to find fabric for Taji's slides, and I sort of want to find fabric for myself because I want a piece of Senegal.
Shayta and AJ are going to the fish market because Shayta is a foodie and that's just her life. So we're gonna go search for fabric. I'm really hoping that I get some interesting fabric from Senegal. I'm hoping I can actually get something from here that's just from here that I'm not gonna see anywhere else.
So why are people saying there's no Senegal fabric?
That's pretty. But it doesn't go with the...
It doesn't go with the family.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Fabrics in this place are so beautiful.
Literally you get in and it's like fabric heaven. Literally, it's like a burst of colors and burst of materials. And I'm just like, where do I start from? And how am I going to pair something to make like a line?
Let me tell you the problem with this. I'm using it for my shoes. So if I put this, I'm cutting them up. So if I cut it up, it won't look nice on the shoe. Because I only cut it in 13 inches by 8, 13 by 8, 13 by 8. So the pattern has to be...
That's also nice. Well, it's not for sleds.
Yeah, no. This is interesting though.
Yeah.
But does it necessarily go with the family? No, not really.
I mean, you could just buy it and you decide. It kind of looks like this. It has
I sort of give her some inspiration with the styles that she should go with or the patterns that she should go with. She should stick to a particular pattern. And I'm helping her pick out colors that are sort of similar or patterns that are sort of similar to go with her new collection. And yeah, somehow I feel like I'm part of the business.
Let me see. No, it's different.
Let me see, bring it.
Okay, no, it's the same stuff. It's here, it's here. It's the same thing. Are you saying it doesn't look like 6 yards? How much are they saying? How much for 6 yards?
The guy was trying to be smart. So he started for the really, really high price. And he goes, I go up, you go down. I go up, you go down.
I'm buying 40. It's about $41. It's too much. No?
I want to bag. How much you want to pay me? What's this? Yeah, sister. Yeah, friend is better for this morning.
It's for 8,000 for 1/6.
They're really nice people. At some point, some people were shouting, which was really confusing for me because I'm like, why are people shouting? He's like, don't worry, don't worry. In Senegal, they just like to shout. They just like to make noise. There's nothing going on, they just like to make noise. So I'm like, what?
Hey, I'm just trying to understand why everybody's shouting.
Senegalese people, when you talk, when he eats,
But in the end, I paid for what I wanted to pay for. So it was good.
So bring my change. In fact, bring my change.
Give you change.
Bring my change.
Give you five.
Bring the vibe.
So, off the island, we decide to divide. So the girls and Taja and Amila are going somewhere else. So Shaitan and I, of course, have to go try out some local stuff.
I'm trying to get inspiration for, my project I'm going to be working on really soon. So I was like, okay, let's go to the fish market, see what it has to offer.
Let's go to a place where they're already making the fish, A place
I
where
know.
When we move a bit deeper into the markets, we get to the place where they sell scallops, oysters, sea urchins, which I've never seen before. And then she tells us to try some. And I mean, why not? You can only do this. You can only do this, when you have the opportunity. So myself and Ajifa are on a tasting spree.
we'll share one. Please.
Yes. Is this like orchid?
No, sorry, what's that one? The one that's always cold. What's it called?
Oysters?
Oysters, there we go. So she tells us that, you know what, guys, let's try out some of this food. And of course, we are always available to try out stuff.
Mommy. So,
Yeah.
like what I was talking about, in doing things like this, people can understand where the food comes from.
Yeah.
Ajifa notices this humongous snail. I am saying this snail was bigger than my head.
Oh, wow, this is a mighty...
Massive ass snail, bruh. It looks so disgusting.
Yeah, I know. It's expensive.
Expensive. Oh, okay.
It's like, let me check if they have caviar, so we can...
Caviar. Ah, good. Caviar?
Caviar? Do you have caviar?
He's not even answering us.
It doesn't have our time.
Oh, that's fun. You'll give us this thing.
Oh, it's like fish egg. Just that one, is it? Like fish egg.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Not bad. And then Mariatu takes us to the other side of the market that has prawns, shrimp, different things.
How much is this one? 652? That one is going to be more expensive. 12,000.
12,000. Put it back.
C'est bon, 1 kilo là.
Or you may lose your life.
Hey! Yeah. We use that one.
So
He's already packing it.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
Hello, girls. As usual, what's too late?
We have a surprise!
What's the smell? Surprise, man. Not fish market.
The surprise will smell, actually. The surprise. The surprise is actually smell.
What's this?
What is it? Fish?
Kind of. It's not fish market you went to. What's that? What's that?
Like fish.
Oh, hold on. It smells like crayfish.
No.
Like
Fish now. Just eat it. Nothing's going to happen to you.
When I eat this one.
Who do you trust more?
What the fuck? It's fish egg.
You get used to it. I didn't like it at first, but you get used to
You
it.
need to let it simmer into your mouth.
Yeah.
It's the second day out here in Dakar, Senegal, and I'm so excited because it's adventure time. Yeah, we're going to the animal reserve here. Well, it's not really here in Dakar, it's sort of outside of town.
We're going to an animal safari. An animal safari. And we're not going to be walking this time like we did in Burkina Faso, okay? We're going to be entering our boats like a real safari man is supposed to.
That type of adventure.
Hello, so we're at the animal
Thank you. How are you?
So we get on the truck. We meet our guide. I think his name is Usman. Yasa? I think it's Usman. Anyways, he speaks English, so that's great. He's really nice. and we're just kind of heading through the reserve.
See here or here? As that means we can't be okay. The animals that stay. Move. I can't sit now because okay.
All right, so welcome everybody to the Bandia Game Reserve.
So we are literally taking a drive through this game reserve or through the animal reserve, and we're seeing different things. So the first thing we see are ostrich.
It's so funny, this ostrich and her boyfriend, I'm assuming, just keep following us about the place, which is hilarious. Because she keeps coming, every time she comes closer and closer to the truck.
Basically what happened here. So turtles, they are very present in our culture, in Senegalese culture. People, they believe that if you have turtle in your house, in your family, mingling with the kids, then yeah, it protects them against asthma.
This one is beautiful.
Oh yeah, I beg you, go.
You get that, that's to do.
Don't eat when I'm eating.
So he takes us to this particular baobab tree. That's what they're called baobab trees. And this one is called the grave tree.
This is what we call the baobab cemetery. We also call it the griot's tomb. We have an ethnical group of Senegal, we call the Sereer. They used to live here. They were animistic. They believed in the spirits that was in the earth. And anyone who lived in the society had to honor the spirit by farming. So literally, you had to wet the soil with your sweat.
Sorry, is that a skull?
Yeah.
Okay.
And honor the spirit.
What, like a human skull?
Yeah.
And then the spirit would honor you by accepting your body to be buried in the earth.
At first, when approaching the tree, I thought I saw carvings. So I'm like, oh, we have to put Tasa on this tree. And then he starts telling us a story about how they would bury people in the tree. There's a hole in the tree, at the bottom of the tree. And they would kind of just throw people in there, dead people in there. And there were people that didn't necessarily work on the land. So if they didn't work on the land, then they would be thrown in there. But if they worked on the land, then they would be buried in the land. So if you were like a singer, an artist, a painter, anything of that sort, they would throw you in the hole.
The people who were put inside those baobab were called the griot. They are also the historians, the journalists, the king advisors, the peacekeepers, the ambassadors, etc. They had very important roles, but everything they did relied upon orality and morals.
There's skulls there. Like I saw a human skull, okay? When I woke up this morning, nobody told me I'm going to be seeing a human skull. So that took me away. That blew me away.
So it's the end of the tour, but we shall not leave without seeing the crocodiles. You remember that in Burkina Faso, we waited for about 30 to 50 minutes. These crocodiles did not make an appearance. We still don't believe that they were inside those, that swamp. But this time, they are legit crocs. So there is no way we're gonna leave without seeing them. So Mustafa takes us there and legit crocs. You're like a dozen, more than like 3 dozens of them, just chilling and looking at us with some smirk on their faces like, I dare you, jump. I dare you, jump. Never saw the crocodile.
Burkina Faso told us they were hiding underneath the water.
But this is completely
But these ones are here.
The father.
Look at this baby one over there.
Where?
Maybe they migrated.
Oh, it's so tiny.
Maybe they
all ran
migrated
away.
from Burkina.
Yeah.
Just as in like, this
There's
is
so
not
many.
ginger.
See that one inside the
There's
water?
so many.
Just his eyes are up. I know. This one is here.
Good.
You guys,
And
can you see
inside
that?
eyes,
Wait,
look
hold
at
on.
us.
Can you see that side? And how many? How many
Yeah.
of them are there?
Monkey attack.
I thought they said monkey
He
attack.
stole
She
something.
said monkey attack. See now. See now.
He stole something. Allô? Oui,
Oh my
excusez-moi.
God.
J'ai appelé tout à l'heure, on regarde. They stole pizza.
It's like itchy.
I swear. That's what I was going to say.
When we were approaching, before he started telling us the stories, I saw carvings. So I was like, Tasa's gonna carve. And then he now started, oh, this is the grave something tree.
Okay,
I was
now.
like, bro.
I now carve.
I had all of it. I had to pray for everybody before you work out go anything.
Those can
No
carry one
mistakes,
spirit
please.
back with you. That's how those horror movies used to start now.
Yes, now.
Go for
But
vacation.
guess what? That's different between us and white people. They'll hear. You know that sound in Nigerian film? Then when they go,
Oh my God, can you hear that?
hello?
Hello,
Who's
anyone
there?
there?
Who's there? Nobody will answer. They'll not go closer. Hello? Are you looking for this thing or are you trying to run away from it? They do not go. So first look.
Oh my God, they will not move.
It's a demon. Lucifer is here. There's like the brother say, time to run. Okay. Right.
Charger.
Senegal is a country in Western Africa with the Atlantic Ocean to the west, Guinea-Bissau to the south, Guinea to the southeast, Mali to the east, and Mauritania to the north. It is a tropical paradise and it can be hot and humid at times. We have rainy seasons from May to November, which has strong southeast winds, and the dry season from December to April, dominated by the hot, dry Harmattan wind.
The official language of Senegal is French. It is a very useful language for travelers to know. However, only 10% of the population speak it fluently.
Wolof is the native language of some Senegalese people, but you would find that almost everyone speaks it. Knowing the basic Wolof greetings and phrases will go a long way in getting you better services and prices. Documented proof of yellow fever vaccine is required to enter the country.
The official dish of Senegal is siboujen, which is jollof rice and fish. You eat it with your hands around the bowl and the family and friends. The official currency in Senegal is CFA francs. People have happy travels.
Boaba. Hey, good. I might need some water or some juice.
Blocks of apartment buildings. What am I saying?
And they eat the. I beg.
Where I don't know what the sand thing is called.